Hello, my wonderful people, viewers and subscribers. So, ekele mo onye ukwu, kele onye nta biko ya mara nwoke mma, ya mara onye ukwu mma, mara onye nta mma. For latecomers and also for avoidance of doubt. Today, 17th today in the month of June 2025, Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of USB, the United States of Biafra government, will be live in court today. So endeavor to join the court live procession if you are opportune or if you have free time. Please let me make this statement. Let me make statement. Okay, let me make this point unequivocally. Whenever I see Igbos who love one Nigeria, my brother, my sister, me, Okute, as I'm talking to you now, I always shed tears. Why do I say so? Let me read this article before me here. Then we'll come back for more discussion. As you're watching, please kindly drop your opinion at the comment section of this video. And I want you to also bear in mind, not really that I am celebrating with those people, or rather I am mocking the dead in Benue. Listen and listen good. I am not here to mock anybody. But there is one thing that is happening now which every Biafran have to take into cognizance. This article has been out here for a very long time. Even some people have no chance or even to create time to read it. But let me read it for you. Let me be your reader. Then be the person who listen. But as you listen and you refuse to share this video, my brother, me and you go put one leg in one trouser. No, we go put two legs in one trouser. Do you know that Benue State, Plateau State, Benue and Plateau, Jos. Do you know that these people, Biafra trusted them so much? During the 1966 pogrom, the few Biafrans who were able to escape from the north, when they reached Plateau, Jos, Benue, Makurdi, and the rest of all these people that have been dominated by Christians, thinking that they were safe, do you know that these people turned against our own people and by all of them, no single soul remains? Do you know that? So now, everybody now is busy now saying, look at what they are doing to Benue people. We are very sorry. The people that died, they born children. Do you know that they opened the bellies of our pregnant Biafrans? Do you know they open their belly, bring the baby out and smash their head on a very rough metal? And that is how they buy them. Many of them we have thrown in into the river Benue. Ojuku told Gowon, see my man, you are killing Biafrans today unprovoked, that you will be alive and see these people you are working for to turn against you. In fact, they are going to use you, finish and dump you. It have happened all. So now what is happening in Benue State? Now don't you think that is a karma? So people will attack me now and say, I don't have woman state party. My brother, there's no peace for the wicked. There's no peace for the wicked. Gone are those days when they used to pray, let the sins of the fathers or the forefathers live after them. That is exactly what is happening to them now. They were part who prayed that prayer. Because that is the sins of their forefathers, the sins of their generation, are now paying them back in a very painful way. I don't say I support the killings, but I can tell you for free of charge, one good turn deserves another. No any Biafran supposed to even say a sympathy word to the so-called Benuens. After all, our own people are being killed also. Some people might see me as a devil, but I am not. Let me read this article so that you know where I'm coming from and where I am going. So that tomorrow you will not come and begin to judge me. Why must I say that God say we should forgive? That is what the white tell you, but the white never forgive. Kill one white, my brother, now your country they will reduce you to rubble. Kill one white. You are a black man, you kill one white. That is the end of your own country. As long as that person, whether it's important or it's not important. Like America now, you go and buy one person. My brother, you go pay dearly for it. But they come to Africa and tell you that the Bible says when they slap you on the left side, then you turn the right side. Then to go and slap that white man, he will use later injection to finish you inside prison. Okay, read what the Middle Belters like Benue did to the Igbos. Following the January coup of 1966, which Nigeria called an Igbo coup, by July of 1966, the revenge killings of Igbos started in the north. Make sure they hear very well. Igbos that escaped from places like Benue, Sokoto, Kano, Kaduna, Bauchi, etc., that means there are many, arrived the Christian Middle Belt areas of Jos, Makurdi, Boko, Kafanchan, thinking they will be safe among their fellow Christians. But the Middle Belt Christians descended on them and continued the slaughter. Hey, God have mercy. Many Igbos were thrown into the river Benue. Pregnant women, okay, let me put it this way. Pregnant Igbo women had their bellies ripped open and their babies' heads smashed on a hard, rough metals and killed. They beheaded, removed eyes, and amputated limbs. Only God can forgive Benue people and other Middle Belters. Young Igbos who don't know what happened to us come on Facebook to write nonsense. Today, those same Middle Belters, Christians, who join those who deceive our Igbo Christians and tell them we are one in Christ, and I laugh. Ndị Igbo are so degraded in their thinking that if Buhari sets up a church today, or even a mosque, you will see many Ndị Igbo go there on Sundays and Fridays to worship, and not true. Same Buhari that wanted to wipe them out. We are like that. Now, you know what the Middle Belters did to us. Eventually, when the genocidal war with the Nigerian broke out in 1967, the Middle Belters provided most of the fighters that killed Ndị Igbo. This message is from Anonymous. Because this kind of message, when you preach this kind of message and they know you, my brother, you are going down. This is exactly what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is preaching. But let me just say this let me just use this opportunity to say I am sorry to my Igbo people. For I made one comment this morning that some part of Benue who are Biafrans. That is what one the Hausas are murdering my brother. In fact, if you allow me to decide now, I will say there's no any part of Benue or Jos or even Kogi that are Biafrans. In fact, let them go. Let them belong to the so-called North Central. We don't want them because these people dealt with us. These people dealt with our forefathers. These people killed our future generations. These people make sure that no any single Igbo who escaped death from the hands of Fulani and Muslim jihadists, nobody ended well. All of them, they wiped them out. After escaping all the way from Benue, Kano, Kaduna, Sokoto, Bauchi, Jigawa, and the rest of them. And today, you want me to sympathize with them? But I cannot say much. Let me hear the minds and opinion of my brothers and sisters, the Biafrans, who would also like to hear this message, who would also like this message to be preached, who would also like this message to be circulated. Just like what this writer said. You will find an Igbo man now, or Igbo woman self, or the Biafrans who will come to my page now and tell you, why must he say like that? It have gone. We need to forgive them. Forgiveness, that is how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu keep forgiving. And the same people he's supposed to keep very far away from him, he kept them close. And they know all his secrets, and they sold him out. Forgiving, this is how Simon Ekpa keep forgiving Akparawa, forgiving Ogenkere, forgiving Vam. What happens at the end? They turned against him. In fact, they keep on writing petitions against Simon Ekpa in Finland. All in the name of, we are protesting for the Simon Ekpa's release. Who told you they are protesting? Who told you? If they are really protesting, they always make every information viable online. Why didn't they make their letter they sent to Finland? Why didn't they post it on their platforms? This is what people are not asking. Adandimbu, Ogechukunkere, Vam, Unis PB, all of them that are in that BG group are writing petition till tomorrow against Simon Ekpa. That is why you see them dragging Ngozi to court, because they are happy that Simon Ekpa is being kept very far away from them. So let them drag the power and they must surely grab it. If not, why are you suing Ngozi to court? Why can't you wait? Let Simon Ekpa come out. If they truly believe that Simon Ekpa is going to come out from this trouble. If these people truly believe, they say they are loyal to Simon Ekpa, and they are taking Ngozi to court, taking Biafran to court, taking USB to court, calling it all manner of names. The same USB, all of them gathered in Finland to declare. The same people came back now and tell you that it is USB charger, it is USB Nigeria, it is USB this, it is USB that. I challenge any of them. I challenge Adadorama. I challenge Ogenkere. Let them provide that letter they said, that file they sent to the Finland. Let them make it open online. Let them post it online. Let me see where they write they are submitting this letter for Simon Ekpa's release. Let them post it online. What is the evidence? What is the content of that envelope? It is all petitions. They went online and printed all the comments that Simon Ekpa made in his live broadcast, and they put it in documents inside the envelope, and they go and submit it to Finland. This thing. Now tomorrow the same people now come and say, DOS is they have done their own and hide under DOS now for to go and testify. I am saying this thing. Don't worry, tomorrow Simon Ekpa will not die in that Finland prison or detention. The trial is still ongoing. Today he will appear before the law. But my happiness in all these things is that Finland is not Africa. No matter how bad, no matter how corrupt they are, they can never be, in fact, they can never be compared with all these useless African countries. So we fold our arms and watch. Let's see how this thing unfolds. So tomorrow now you come and say, we should forgive Benue. After all, they are not the ones who did it. It was their ancestors. My brother, you are suffering the sense of what the allegation they put on you, the propaganda they put on you today of 1966. That is what Igbos are suffering today. When they said 1966 as an Igbo coup, by the help of BBC, London, and Yoruba Media House, they turned it. Even Obasanjo, who is part of it, he escaped. He go and hide. And now they are calling only the Igbos. What about IPP? What about Gowon? All these ones are part of it. What about Awolowo? They did the coup so that they will install him as the premier or head of state. The same Awolowo came out tomorrow and then feel the same way he can pay the Igbos who planned the coup for him, and also Igbos who also sabotaged the coup, is to block food supply to the southeast, to the Biafra land during the genocidal war against them that killed over 3.54 to 5 million Biafrans. There was an article I'm reading the other day where one idiot outside Yoruba boy said, the Biafrans lie too much. That they said over 5 million people, 3 million people, or 4 million people were killed during the Biafra war. Said, what is the population of the Biafrans? Why must they lie such lie? My brother, go to Google. Even Google can tell you, Igbos, before that war, the population of the Igbos is 13.5 million, which is even enough to form a country. Go and check. Singapore is how many billions? Singapore today is how many millions? What about Laos? How many millions? Cambodia is how many millions? As of then, Thailand is how many millions? There's a country that they call Timor-Leste. They created it, they carved it out from Indonesia. That country is just 700 and something thousand inhabitants. You go to many countries in the Caribbean that's not even up to 1 million, but they are countries managing their resources. I have said too much. I cannot cry again. I have cried a lot. But it now left for you that hear my voice. It now left for you that hear my voice. What are you going to do with this message? Are you really going to fold your arms? Or maybe you can as well sympathize with them and tell us to forgive them, because what happened then is their forefathers. But you are still suffering the stigma of 1966 coup, which made the zoo, the so-called the power mongers, that said that Igbos now have become their slaves because they said you organize a coup, an Igbo coup. But other coup that happens, no, it is not a Hausa coup, it's not Yoruba coup, it is Muhammadu Buhari coup, IBB coup. Where are they from? No, they don't have reason again, because when they call them Hausa coup, automatically it's going to be the same thing. They're going to pass the same stigma that the Biafrans or the Igbos are passing through. Henna, the idiot that is testifying to put a panel, when they ask him, okay, you say this one is an Igbo coup. What happened to Buhari? Is it another coup? He said, no, it's a Buhari coup. And people were clapping. They clapping where we. Anyway, let us dissect the comment section. I don't even have much time again. My eye is bleeding. And my voice is going down because of what I'm hearing on the line today. It is really not encouraging. Doris Daniel said, my parents told me this same story, and I think they are reaping what they sowed. You see, Iruebu Bera said, and today, Woto Woto is their name. Olisa Onyejeku said, very true, my father told me many stories about this. It is very unfortunate that we easily forget. And not true. Chimoski Eze said, imagine it is the era of social media. Those animals will gleefully record their monstrous killings, beheading, disembowelment, or photos, amputations, etc., and publish it on social media. Kai Chino Achebe highlighted that the military government of Gowon employed the services of lords, habitats, and freely gave them the go-ahead into private residential apartments to unleash their terrors even in broad daylight. I don't even have an iota of pity for any Igbo that resides up far north and has even chosen to call it home. Even Gideon Oka realized it. He chooses to exercise the call north. Should the coup have succeeded, it is clear within their consciousness that they can't do without the Igbos. Otherwise, one would have expected him to think of exercising the entire eastern region. Revolt said, before now, most middle belt people from Benue used to boast how their people defeated Igbos, especially the ones from Plateau State. Me, I don't pity them. When Fulani are done, by the God's grace, we Igbos will defeat the Fulani in the Western African race, and we reap the spoils. But Igbos must unite from Ebonyi, Anambra, Abia, Imo, Delta, Rivers to Enugu State. Mazi AC said, this is a true story. That is what the Middle Belters did to Igbo returnees during 1966 pogrom in the north. They killed more returning Igbos than the rest of the entire north combined did. They attacked the train conveying the Southerners, especially in Makurdi. They say the evil that men do lives within them. These days, not after them. Ask go on how far now. The wicked must not go unpunished. The wicked must not go unpunished. Sabinus Nwaji Bichi said Professor Duru is rooted with the verifiable facts about Biafra genocidal war. And we have KC Bible said the evil they are supposed, they supported during the war is now hunting all of them. Kama know them and all. He is paying them one by one. Justin Okubizu, they are dancing to the same music they beat for the Igbos in those days. Anyway, my people, I beg you, more of these videos is coming your way because I am making my research and I'm going deep and deeper into it. So I would like you to do what? To do me a favor, as you circulate this video, let it go viral. So that when you are doing sympathy, don't pity people who will even tomorrow, when they have chance, they're going to buy you. In fact, they're going to use your head to play football. Yes, this set of people, when they get chance tomorrow, they will not unleash their anger in the Fulani that is killing them. They will find an Igbo because they feel that Igbos are just nobody. Forgetting that Igbos, they endure a lot, but don't push them too much because when you push them too much, you are going to get hurt. Anyway, my people, I beg you, now here we go take back break. Otherwise,